Hello everyone, I'm Farmington Mayor Nate Duckett. The City of Farmington is working with its partners at the Farmington Chamber of Commerce to provide reliable, comprehensive information to the local business community on the reopening plan and guidelines laid out by the state of New Mexico. The Office of the Governor and the New Mexico Department of Health released their COVID Safe Practices Guide on May 15th for all businesses, including retail, restaurants, manufacturing, hotels, golf courses, and more. The guide is available on the City of Farmington's website. We know that the appropriate use of face masks for employees, social distancing, and proper hand washing are all part of the requirements that will need to be followed. This is for the health and safety of your employees as well as your customers. When customers see that our business community is following the safety protocols and are putting health and safety first, they will feel more comfortable shopping in your retail store, eating in your restaurant, and telling their family and friends about their experience. In this video, we've included tools to help you educate and inform your employees as they begin to come back to work and as Farmington enters into Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the opening plans laid out by the state of New Mexico. However, we advise you to check regularly with OSHA and the New Mexico Department of Health websites for updates on health and hygiene guidelines and protocols. Most importantly, please encourage your employees to stay home if they feel sick or exhibiting any symptoms associated with COVID-19, including fever, cough, nausea, and/or shortness of breath. Those in our community who are at high risk, such as the elderly and those with underlying medical conditions that affect their immune system, should continue to stay home. We know that our local, small business community is the backbone of our economy. The current situation has caused a multitude of challenges for businesses and consumers. Our hope is that together we can begin to work on an economic recovery and move forward so that we can get back to business safely and serve our community.
Part of the reopening plan for New Mexico is to help businesses establish an environment that allows for physical distancing. This is accomplished by limiting the number of people who can be in a building. The number is called Occupancy Load. I'm David Burke, Fire Chief for the Farmington Fire Department. Establishing occupancy load in accordance with the public health order can be done in a few simple steps. First, measure the length in feet and measure the width in feet of your public space. Next, multiply the length and width to establish the area in square feet. Once you have the area of your public space, then divide that number by 60 square feet per person. This is your base number to calculate percentages in accordance with the public health order. Finally, multiply the base number by the percentage of occupancy permitted under the public health order to determine the number of people or occupant load permitted for your public space. These steps are available on the City of Farmington's website. Please keep in mind that these calculations are a generalization and subject to change from the Governor's office.
Hi, I'm Jamie Church, President and CEO of the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. As our small business community begins the process of reopening, we want you to know that we are here to help with information, resources, and free advertising and promotions for our Chamber of Commerce members. We have put together a list of local suppliers for face masks and other PPE equipment, and we will be keeping our website up to date with the latest guidelines from the New Mexico Department of Health. Our Chamber staff is working hard to make sure that information relevant to our business community is posted on our website and shared with our Chamber members. Our business community has been facing unprecedented challenges over the last months, and as we move into the reopening phases, the Chamber of Commerce will be here to help with the process, as well as the challenges and new opportunities that may come along. Our number one priority remains advocating for and supporting our Chamber members and the local and regional business community. As a consumer, here are a few ways that you can help. Shop local. Purchase goods and services from small local businesses as much as you can. If your favorite store is not yet open, contact them to see if you can purchase a gift card to be used at a later date or see if they can arrange to do curbside delivery. Be prepared to wear a mask or face covering. Remember that our businesses are trying to follow the state of New Mexico guidelines and COVID-safe practices, and they are doing their best to keep their employees and their families, as well as their customers, as safe as possible. Be flexible and patient, and if you can't wear a mask or don't have one, ask if they can do curbside delivery as another option. Be patient as businesses work to implement and follow the guidelines that have been presented to them. Many businesses will be requiring that customers wear a face mask or face covering in order to enter the store or place of business. They might have a new floor plan marked out to help with social distancing or be limiting the number of people who can be in their store at any one time in order to comply with occupancy guidelines. Please help them navigate these new rules as we all continue to move forward. Is your favorite local store doing business in a new, creative way? Then share that on social media or tell your friends and family. Help support them as they work through the new rules and regulations, even if it isn't as easy or as convenient as it was 3 months ago. Remember, our goal is to get back to business as quickly as possible while keeping health and safety for everyone as a top priority. The Farmington Chamber of Commerce will continue to work to connect commerce to community both now and into the future.